Hi everyone, Jesse Pump, love and relationship artist. Live on TikTok and YouTube, been on TikTok for 3 years. So shout out to returning viewers, it's good to see you. And we're talking about not settling. Girl, don't settle. We heard this before, we say it out loud, but we settle. Don't settle, adapt. You've got to adapt if you want to win in today's dating market. If that's you, wanting to be in the dating market, are you tired of the dating market? Oh, these apps, swipe, swipe, swipe. And then we date outside of town, right? So we don't run into them. Hello, Helen, good to see you. Chris is on, good to see you, Chris. And we're talking about adapting and not settling. So, girl, you're quick to say, I don't settle, but you have. You settled for a life that you're not very happy with. See? A lot of times we say we don't settle. Hello, Billy. You know, we're quick to say we don't settle. And that winds up showing its ugly face in our lives. You have a bank account that's just unsettled. You have a waistline dealing with being overweight, unsettling. Relationships, unsettling. See? And you don't settle. So settle's a funny thing. We need to adapt. So girl, are you in the dating market? You know, there's men with money in your zip code. You haven't exhausted your zip code yet. So we've never met before. I'm Jesse Pump, love and relationship artist. Hit the like button, subscribe, and follow for more. This is content for grown-up girls. This is a one of a kind. It's like a sleepover. Everything's pink and fuzzy. We can just be ourselves, girls. But be aware, be advised, girls, there's boys peeping in. They like to take a look. So boys, leave a like if you like a tall blonde. So we're talking about not settling. We're talking about adapting. Because we're quick to say we don't settle, but we settle in our lives. So this is how to fix it, girl. It's not hard to fix. Now, is it going to fix itself overnight? No. But girl, if you start today, we could turn your life around within 3 months, 90 days. But are you willing to do the work? So what is the dating market today? Are you looking for the six-figure man who's 6 feet tall? Most of us are. Most of us want somebody that's taller, but shout out to the short kings. Jesse Pump's got a lot of short kings on here. Keep going to the gym. Keep working on yourself. She's out there. And we're talking about adapting. So to this dating market. So what is it you're up against? Don't be the first to say, he's going to fall out of the sky for me. Well, he hasn't and he won't. Now, you have a friend of a friend who that happened to 20 years ago, but it won't be you, okay? Anecdotal evidence is not our personal guarantee. We got to take our steps, girl. So listen, have you been to Sephora? You spend some money on makeup, get it just right. Oh, get a good deal at TJ Maxx or Ross for the latest fashion if you have to. Or Forever 21. So on the outside, we look good. But the inside, the aura, the energy, PU, oh, it stinks. It stinks. You say, well, Jesse Pump, how can you say my aura, my energy stink? It's not true. Well, look at your money. Does your money stink? Could your health not stink? Yeah. How about relationships? Isn't it the same guy, just with a different face? Think about the last 5 years. See, this is all evidence that you settled for less than best. And that's okay, so you didn't know. I didn't know, I learned, and you learn quick. Oh, do you learn quick? So adapting. So what does the dating market look like today? Well, if you're going for the guy with the 6 figures, 6 feet tall, be advised, that's only 3% of the population of men. So there's not a lot of them. But we can guarantee there's a high 5-figure, low 6-figure in your zip code. You're just not on their radar. Now, how do you get on their radar? He's not going to knock on your door. How do you get on his radar? And what does he want? What do you got to do to get on his radar? Because he should accept me for who I am. The strategy's not working. It's the same guy with a different face, and you're not happy about it. So it's like this. And some of you girls aren't going to like this. But that's too bad. Leave a like if you like it up front, girl. Because you got to know. You got to Jesse Pump, tell it like it is. So what's on their radar? And this is sad. And I didn't want to tell you. But it's girls turning 18 every day. Yeah, that's the competition in any zip code for these wealthy men, girls turning 18. And whatever it is you think about that doesn't matter. Doesn't change the fact that's what's on their radar. And girls turning 18, listen, they know this. They know who's got the money. So they start their Instagram, their profiles, the day they turn 18. So how do you get on this guy's radar? You say, well, Jesse Pump, I've got a lot of guys in my DMs. A lot of us do. But would you commit? No, of course not. So let's leave the extra validation conversation off to the side, because we're going to not settle anymore. You've settled for a less than best life, girl, admit it. There's some nasty people being out. Listen, we get weenies on here. Jesse Pump is no newbie to weenie people. And they like to come on here and make trouble because their lives stink. So we do something for the weenies. Billy, Helen, get those gavels ready. Kathy, do you have your gavel? We're going to hear the sound of a gavel hit the table. And then at the count of 3, at the count of 3, girls, get ready. We're going to say no weenies allowed. 1, 2, here's the gavel. 1, 2, 3, no weenies allowed. No weenies allowed. No weenies allowed. Girls, only quality weenies from now on, okay? And shout out to Mermaid Amber Houts. Amber Houts, I love you. Amber Houts says, Jesse Pump, we are so tired of Aldi's Frankfurters. We want Nathan's 100% kosher all beef. Because girls, poor quality weenies affect our pH balance, our flora, and our fauna. It doesn't make it a pleasant place. So leave a like as you're having a good time speaking with Jesse Pump at the only kind of show like this anywhere. Yeah, girls content only, so the boys like to take a look. Well, we chased out some weenies. Oh, we've got some broke boys giving advice. Yeah. Little Paycheck got a big opinion, of course. And it's date night with your device again. So girls, there's a lot of sad boys on here too. But it's fixable, boys. So the boys will say, Jesse Pump, well, what's a guy supposed to do to get a girl like you? Well, listen, this is a blanket answer, works every time. Boys, are you listening? You want a hot chick in your life? You want a girl that's going to love you? Bigger paycheck, flatter stomach. Got to attract them first. Bigger paycheck, flatter stomach, okay? So there's Jerry, good to have you. Alone on a Friday night, that's okay. Spend some time with Jesse Pump. Because a lot of you are alone. I know girls, so many girls are single and alone. You swipe, you delete the app, and you put the app back on, you swipe some more, then you delete it in frustration. You pull over, you cry. Because you settled. You settle for a life that's less than best. So the first thing we look at, girl, to get on their radar. You can't go back and be 18 again. None of us can. But we can do this. The first question we can ask is, well, what is it they're looking for in those 18-year-olds? Because, right, a woman's a woman. Okay? And surprisingly, men are so easy. They're not complicated at all. There's just 3 things. The girl's fit, she's friendly, and she's feminine. That's it. Now remember when we don't know nothing when we were 18. But these girls nowadays know enough who to hit up, who's got the six figures, and they scoop them up. So we're going to compete, girl. So sadly, the six-figure men don't care about your education, your college experience, or a girl's night out. They could care less. To them, that's an embarrassment. See? So girl, you settle for less than best. So this is how we do it. So girl, the first question is this: we know what they're looking for. So are you fit? Yes or no? There's no in between. So 71% of girls in America are overweight or obese, and they're not happy, and they're single. So girl, if that's you, do you want to be fit? Have you asked yourself? Because a lot of times we just give up. We give up and we settle. We say, well, this is what it's going to be. Well, girl, don't be like that. Girl, drop that kind of thinking because you'll just get more of it. So let me teach you the number one easy thing to start doing right away, starting today. No sooner than yesterday. I'm going to tell you a little story how I manage cravings, because it's about those cravings. We got to put you back in charge, okay? Because your cravings have been in charge. So this is how we do it. So I'm at a stoplight with my man. Have you met my man, Chrissy Salem? Oh, that's him. Oh, I love him so much. He supports me 100%. But we're at the stoplight. And on the right-hand side is a McDonald's. And girl, I had such a craving for a small fry, small mind you, with a little cup of ketchup so I could dip the fry in it. You know, it's all salty and crispy. It almost burns your tongue, but it never does. Oh, it's so good. So I said, Chrissy, can we stop and get a small fry? He says, Jesse Pump. Oh, I knew it was going to be a no. He says, Jesse Pump, fries go to the thighs. I said, what, baby? He said, fries go to the thighs, and I like your thighs. So my man likes my thighs. That's not worth the fries. But he taught me an exercise that I've used ever since. So girl, raise that right hand. We're going to say I am and say your name. Right? So I am Billy. I am Helen. I am, oh, okay, I am Ray. Ray, maybe you're struggling. This works for guys too. So you say, I am Ray, and I recommit to my fitness. Yeah. So I am Jesse Pump. I recommit to my fitness. I recommit to my fitness. So I distract myself. And I keep saying it till the craving's gone. Girl, you're going to walk into the break room, and there's going to be cake and cookies and muffins. Oh, even the healthy muffins aren't healthy when you're so much overweight. But you're going to walk in, and you're, what did Jesse Pump say? And you're going to walk in that break room thinking to yourself, I, Billy, I, Helen, recommit to my fitness. I, Helen, I, Billy, recommit to my fitness. See? Works every time. Girl, give it a try. Start to get control back. Because you don't settle for being out of control, isn't that right? You said you don't settle. Well, don't settle for being out of control. Control the cravings that way, see? So girl, if you're serious about losing the weight, then today's the day to make that decision. Say, I'm going to recommit to my fitness. Not for a man, not for anyone, for me, okay? It's all about me. Girl, leave a like if you're having a good time at the only slumber party for girls. So girls, a lot of us alone tonight. That's okay, spending some time with Jesse Pump. And there's a lot of boys alone tonight too, taking a break from their gaming. Want to spend a little time with a tall blonde. And we've been talking about not settling, but adapting. And the second thing these men to get on their radar look for in the girl is what? Friendly. Girl, are you friendly? Jesse Pump, I'm always friendly. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, girl. What is unfriendly behavior? What does an unfriendly person do? Do you have any examples? It's easy to say we're friendly, but what does an unfriendly person do? Let's see, number one, they talk over you when you're speaking, right? They listen to respond, they don't listen to listen. That's unfriendly. It's like talking to a dude, to a guy. So girl, do you talk over? Something to think about. What else is unfriendly? Raising your voice? I don't know. What's unfriendly to you? Because that answer, girl, is that answer in particular is for you. Consider your answer and say, that's been me sometimes. And you wonder why you don't feel friendly. So why don't you feel friendly? Because I've had the comment, Jesse Pup, I just don't feel friendly. What do I do? Well, listen, you don't feel friendly for this reason, this fact. This is a fact. You have to be in your masculine. Girl, do you have a job? Do you drive? Do you pay bills? Well, when you're out and about as a woman alone, you have to have your masculine energy turned up. Vigilant, watchful, at your job. Are you in charge of a group of people? Girl, you're in your masculine. Oh, Jesse Pup couldn't find one survey where a girl says girls like girl bosses. Nobody likes a woman boss. How about that? Because you're in your masculine. It's not friendly. You say, well, it's not supposed to be friendly. Okay, we separate her from the job, but girl, when you leave the job, now masculine doesn't stay at work. It comes with you. So what else? What else is unfriendly? See, when you answer that question, because those answers are unique to you, work on it. It's easy. You'll say, oh, got it, Jesse, I got it. And remember, results aren't overnight, but start doing it now. Girl, your life can turn around within 3 months. 3 months is nothing. So girl, feminine. Friendly and feminine go hand in hand. These guys look for a feminine girl. So girl, so listen, here's another thing. Learn to be quiet. Because these men like to show a girl a good time, give her an experience, you know. If he's got a really cool car, well, he wants to show you that. But if you say, oh, I've been in a car like that before, well, then he knows you've been around. Girl, never give off the answer you've been around. Do not share too many experiences. Let him think. See? That he can give you an experience, even if you've had it. Remember, we're not settling, we're adapting. You tried it your way, talking about everything you've done, everything you've experienced, and you're alone because you settled. Don't settle, adapt. Learn to be quiet. Share that with your friends. So fit, friendly, and feminine. So we're not 18 anymore, but that's our competition. Girls who are 18, 19, and 20, and those girls know this. And they know who the six-figure men are when they turn 18. Girl, that's crazy. This is the competition for single girls today at any age. See, and these men, and some of these men in their 50s, I was reading these surveys, some of these men in their 50s and 60s, they don't date girls over 40, period. It's 30 or under. Their choice, their preference. So girl, if you want to compete, and it's a competition, well then girl, stand up. Don't settle. Don't settle for less than best. Because up until today, you've settled. If you're not happy with your money, it's because you settled. If you're not happy with the way you look, it's because you settled. And if you don't have a relationship, it's because you settled. Stop settling. Do you get that? Everyone's so quick to say, I don't settle. And you've settled for everything in your life. I'll leave a like if you're having a good time with Jesse Pup, just learning. So this is how we change our aura, our energy. Because girl, you know, if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s with kids, it's a lot more difficult, but it can be done. It can be done. Girl, leave a like if you want to get it done. So we've been talking about adapting. Adapting to be fit, friendly, and feminine. So a great example, a great nowadays example, someone we can emulate, someone who's my role model, is Elena Cardone. Do you even know who Elena Cardone is? Grant Cardone's wife. He's that bohunk in Florida bazillionaire. He does so much good in the world. And have you seen Elena Cardone? Fit, friendly, feminine. Just a beautiful woman head to toe. She locked down a beautiful life. Beautiful man, a beautiful family. Do you know why? Because she didn't settle, she adapted. See? So girl, adapt. Do it for you. You only do this for you. You don't do it for anyone else. You adapt because it's your mental health. It's your financial well-being. It's the well-being of your health. See? Oh, girl, leave a like if you're having a good time with Jesse Pumps. Have you hit the follow button, the subscribe button, the like button? So this is little Cece. Yeah, little Jesse's with her daddy, with Chrissy. Father's Day is coming up, so he's going to have the kids. So this is little Cece with me tonight. So girl, one thing that's important, here's a tip. So I taught you how to have craving control, start taking back control of those little things. And the second thing is having a journal. Girl, do you have a journal, a spiral, a dear diary? This is no joke. This is where your goals and dreams get written down. This is how they come to life. Have your goals and dreams come to life? No, because you said, I don't need a journal. I don't need a spiral. Or if you have one, maybe you misuse it. It's not for complaining. It's not for, taking our anger out, writing it. That's not what it's for. You could have one for that, but not this one. This one's for your goals and your dreams. What are your goals and dreams for your money? For experiences, for your health, for your dress size, for your relationships. See, it goes in our journal. And that's how it comes to life. Because the things we focus on grow. See, do you get that? The things we focus on grow. Girl, if you focus on crime, dramas, chaos, and drama, what grows in your life? Chaos, right? Chaos, where does it grow? Inside, in your bank account, in your waistline, in your relationships. Stop growing chaos, girl. And get a journal. Write down your goals and dreams. That brings peace into your life. Some of you girls just don't know these simple things. But that's okay. You got me on your side. So leave a like if you're a new subscriber, part of the Hell on Heels Girls Club. It's a group of girls who know how to succeed. I call you pump girls. You are the pump girls. That's right. And every pump girl gets a journal or a spiral and starts to write her goals and dreams down. The subject of women's self-help and women's self-empowerment and all blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Listen, get a journal. Write down your goals and dreams. And watch them start to unfold in front of you. See? So we've never met before. I'm Jesse Pump, love and relationship artist. Helping grown-up girls who think they're broken. I'm telling you, you're not broken. You just settled. I'm teaching you how to adapt. So listen, girls, we're going to do something. The boys are going nuts on TikTok, so we're going to do something for the boys. So girls, if you could stand up. See, boys are visual creatures. And I want you to get in touch with your feminine energy, okay? I know you had a long day. Jesse, my feet hurt and my back's killing me. You want me to stand up? That's right. You got to lose that last 20 pounds, so just stand up, okay? Oh, there it is. Let me get my phone. Okay, Jesse, I'm standing up. What should I do now? Okay, well, listen, can you hear the music? Should I turn it up a little bit? Oh, gee whiz, I hit the wrong button. Oh, leave a like if you hit the wrong button before. So this is called the powder bump. It's my music. So girl, move those hips. And we're gonna go around 360 for the boys. Boys, you gotta leave a like for a 360, okay? Oh, there it is. So girl, good job to you for standing up. Helen, Billy, thank you for standing up. Shout out to Helen and to Billy. They're pup girls from day one. And we've been talking about adapting and not settling. Because girl, you've settled. It's got to stop. Stops today. Oh, Billy says she loves the 360. Well, so do the boys. Oh, it's like Porky's over here. They're all looking at it like this. Boys, it's okay, but listen, we talk about girl stuff that you can watch. So boys, taking a break from gaming tonight. I know some of the boys are like a panel discussion with Jessie Pump. But that's not going to happen. No. We've been talking about adapting, not settling. See? So girl, are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Are you? It's our YouTube channel. Are you subscribed to your notifications on fresh content, fresh shorts, every day at 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. here too on TikTok. And then live every week. Today's a special bonus live show because of the schedule change, but it's good to see everybody. So next live is Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So don't forget, make a note, Sundays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we've been talking about not settling, but adapting. So the first thing we're going to do to stop the settling, girl, do you want to stop settling? Leave yourself a like, okay? Say, Jessie Pump, I'm done settling. Now, that doesn't just mean with men and relationships. It means you're done with settling with ugly money, ugly health, and feeling ugly. See? And we start that how, girls? By getting a journal, a diary, or a spiral. Even a spiral at Walmart. Get started. Write your goals and dreams down. And then, this is another little Jessie, yeah. And the second thing you're going to do, because if you're at the resale shop, if you're at Walmart, I want you to find a doll. Find a doll that's got your hair color. See? Your hair color, okay? You say, well, what do I need a doll for with my hair color, Jessie? Because I'm going to teach you an exercise to quickly get in touch with your original, virgin energy. Your original virgin energy. Yeah. But you gotta have a doll. So if you have a pillow or any doll will do, but you want to give them with your hair color, it just makes the experience more fun. And yeah, I put makeup on mine. She's like, Mommy, I want your makeup too. So we're gonna stand up if you have your doll. And we're gonna use our imagination, okay? So listen, there was a time in your life you were about this tall. Oh, your hair was maybe long and stringy, right? Oh, you had a tooth missing. Jessie, I got a tooth missing. Oh, but you were so cute, right? 6, 7, 8 years old, flip-flops. Oh, it's a hot summer day, right? There's a hose on. Just having a good time. Now you have your doll. So do you remember yourself? Do you remember just one time that you were happy? Now take that time, let's add something to it. I want you to take you as a little girl and just turn around. See her turn around. Isn't she beautiful? Your energy, when you were a virgin, that energy is a lot different than what it is today. See? So we can get in touch with that energy by focusing on it, being there with her. See her. Don't tell her your problems. Just enjoy her company. And as we're looking at her, we give the doll a squeeze. See? So getting in touch with the little girl you once were. And another great tip works for me is, when you were a little girl, you had a favorite TV show, right? What was it? My Little Pony or something. Whatever it was for you. Well, girl, it's on YouTube. Watch one. Remember, because that little girl you were, who was that little girl? She had rainbows ahead of her, unicorns, a king, a castle, a kingdom. But it didn't turn out that way. So we go back, we fix our aura. And it's a lot of fun. So girl, if you're not following and subscribe, what are you doing? Because you don't settle. Do you mean that? Do you really mean that? We just mean it today. A girl don't settle. We adapt and we win. And we be happy. Girl, leave a like if you want to be truly happy. Well, it starts by adapting and not settling. So everyone, leave a like for Jessie. Pops the YouTube girls. Thank you so much for being on. I love you. TikTok, hold on. Saying bye to YouTube. So YouTube, listen, Chrissy Salem is up at midnight, and it's going to be a rockin' party. So make sure you're at the YouTube and the TikTok live feed main stage. VIP tickets still available. That's Chrissy at midnight tonight.